All of the contents inside that cup are actually on the table now. Hey, who did this to my beanie? Oh. Oh. Not fun. What's up, pranksters? Welcome back. So one of you guys suggested that I do some hat prank videos. Now, I've done some of these in the past and they came out really good. I had lots of fun making these pranks, so I had to come up with new pranks for you guys. So in this video, I'm gonna be showing you guys a bunch of ways that you guys can booby trap a hat, such as this cap right here, or maybe even a beanie. So before we get started, let's make sure that you guys are subscribed to this channel with all notifications turned on. Hit that thumbs up button, guys. And also don't forget that down below, I want you guys to leave me suggestions for more prank videos or hack videos. Let's get started. Check it out. Alright, let's get started with our first prank. And for this one, we're gonna need two hats. So it could be your friend's hat and your brother's hat. Doesn't matter, guys, just get them together. You're also gonna need a bowl. I'm using a styrofoam bowl, and you will need water for this as well. So we're gonna take one hat, for example this one. We're gonna open it just like this, and then if you see the button on top, we're gonna push it down. So now we can put our bowl on top. See? And it should be pretty leveled. So we're gonna fill it up with some water. As much as you can, guys, so pour all the water that you can in there before it spills. So we don't want this to overflow just yet. And we're gonna cover our tracks with another hat. So we're gonna place this other hat on top of it. And that's it, guys, the prank is set. Whoever comes and lifts up these hats will be in for a wet surprise. Cause look, once they pick them up, the weight tilts it over and it causes it to spill, and you guys can hear that noise. It's spilling on my carpet. I need to start doing these on tile. Now for this next prank, besides a hat, we're also gonna need some oats or something else that would make a big mess. A cup like this one, doesn't have to be plastic, it can actually be styrofoam or any other material. A push pin like this one right here, and then lastly some tape. So here's how it works, guys. Alright, we need to locate a good spot on a wall to hang our hat. So for example, this spot works. So I'm gonna place my push pin right here because I know that this is where I'm gonna hang my hat. Alright, so now that we've established where our hat's gonna go, we need to find out where we're gonna put this cup. Now this cup is actually gonna go inside the hat, but it's gonna hang from the wall once the hat is removed. So use the hat to guide you in a way. For example, right here works, so we're just gonna scoot it to the side underneath the push pin, and this works for me. So we'll take a piece of tape. Half of it's gonna go on the bottom of the cup, just like so, and then the other half is gonna be attached to the wall, exactly as I have it right here. So when the hat is removed, the cup is gonna tilt over, and whatever's in there is gonna spill or drop on the floor. And since I'm not gonna use water for this example, I'm gonna be using oats. I'm gonna fill up this cup with oats. All right, that works. That's plenty of oats to make a huge mess. Now again, if I let go, this is gonna drop. So the hat is gonna help me out with this. It's gonna keep the cup in place as it hangs inside the hat. That's it, guys. Whoever picks up this hat will be in for a big mess. Let me show you the example. All right, there's our hat right there. And from the sides, you can't see that there's anything there. There's nothing there, and the hat is actually kind of see-through. It's got little holes on there, and even so, you can't even tell what's in there. So our victim is gonna come over, casually lift up his or her hat, and when that happens, this happens. Yep, all of the contents inside that cup are actually on the table now. Good thing I did place the table on there, because otherwise it would have been on the floor, and the floor's already messy. So I dodged a bullet there when it comes to these demonstrations. But yep, that's the prank, guys. Again, the cup is only held up by the hat. now let's booby trap a beanie. Now this is one of my favorite beanies because it is from my favorite band that no longer exists, Yellowcard. So here, this beanie I got at their last show. And what we're gonna do here is we're gonna turn it inside out, just like this. And yes, it doesn't look inside out, but it actually is inside out. You can tell by the top, even though the logo looks pretty good, the top, you can tell by the stitching on there. Anyway guys, here's what we're gonna do. Once it's inside out and it's flat on the table, we're gonna get some rice and we're gonna add some rice just like this on one fold because we are gonna fold this back. So let's fold it back and let's do the same to the back. All right, so now we're gonna make another line of rice above it. And yes, this one we're also gonna fold back. And you guys can add more rice if you want, but I'm gonna keep it at 2 folds. Now that the rice is tucked in, guys, our victims won't know what happened. So if they left their beanie unattended, let's say at the table, that's when you do this prank. When they come back, they'll see that somebody folded up their beanie, but they will not think much of this. So what are they gonna do? They're gonna shake it to straighten it out, and then this will happen. Hey, who did this to my beanie? Oh. That's what's gonna happen, guys. Look at all that rice went all over the place. They will definitely not be happy about this. And there's a lot of rice on the floor. Now this prank is very easy, guys. You're gonna need some oats or some cereal or some rice. You know, little things that will spread all over the place. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take a hat that looks like this. Let's say somebody left it on the table and the back is folded in. Perfect. We flip it over, we open it, and then we're gonna pour some oats inside. Not a lot, but just enough to make a mess that they'll have to clean up. Just like this, guys. And then we're gonna fold it in. So let's push the back in. Anything else we wipe off. And that's it, guys. Leave this like this and the prank is it. So let's say this belongs to our little brother. He's ready to go to school or he's ready to go somewhere and he sees his hat folded in like this. Again, all he has to do is try to shake it. For example, this hat's not booby trapped. I'm gonna shake it and it opens up. See? Our little brother's gonna do the same thing and then this will happen. All right, let's get ready for school. Oh. So they'll get a big surprise and nobody likes cleaning oats because they're hard to pick up. Look at this stuff. It'll make a mess and our little brother's gonna be late for school or wherever he's going. If someone you know left their hat unattended, just like this one, here's a good way to mess with them. Now this one has a lot of dog fur for some reason. But anyway, they left their hat unattended. You're gonna flip it over, guys, and you're gonna locate the edges that fold inward, such as these right here. These are flexible. These are actually elastic and they go around your head. So what we're gonna do, guys, is we're gonna staple them together from one side to the other. For example, the back to the front, like this. And again, with a stapler, we're gonna staple them just like that. This will totally get them upset, but don't worry, guys, because it will not damage their hats. So if you do this to all their hats, they'll be just fine because it is the inside. The inside doesn't really matter that much. So leave their hat just like this. Now when they come over and they want to use their hat, you're gonna try to shake it so it opens, but it's not opening, guys. What's going on? That's when they'll realize that it's stuck together and what could this be? And yep, they'll notice that it's stapled on. Now this can easily be undone, but it is a struggle at first, so you'll just frustrate them with this prank. Ah, there you go. Got it. And look, no damage to this hat whatsoever. Just make sure that they get all the staples out because you definitely don't want them scratching their heads or foreheads with these. Okay, so before we booby trap our friend's hat right here, I want to show you that I have a magnet. Now, we all know what happens when you put a magnet inside a balloon and fill it up with water, right? Nothing. That is until you place another magnet close to it, then it instantly pops it. So we're gonna go with a similar concept here, but as a prank. So let's look at our friend's hat. So when they're not looking, guys, we're gonna locate the little button inside, and it's made out of metal, so we can easily stick a magnet in there, and that's it. We leave it as is, and they can't even tell that there's anything wrong with this because you'll usually find a button in the center of the hat. So leave it as is, guys. Nothing to see here. Now, as far as the balloon, again, we're gonna throw a magnet inside and we're gonna fill it up with water. And here it is, guys. I don't know if you guys can see the magnet in there. It's right here in the center. So we're gonna try to come up with a game for our victims. Ask them if they can catch this balloon of water on their hat. And at first it'll seem harmless to them, right? What could possibly go wrong if they catch a balloon full of water on their hat? It's not gonna pop, or is it? Let me show you an example. Just tell them to throw the balloon up in the air and catch it with their hat. It doesn't even have to go really high, guys. Like the slightest drop onto the other magnet is gonna cause it to pop. Tell them to throw it up and catch it with their hat. And this is what's gonna happen, guys. I'm gonna show you the demo right here. Just gonna drop it there. And then this happens. And yeah, see? Both magnets are right here. Uh-oh. Both magnets are right here. And they cause the balloon to pop instantly, as you guys just saw. So now let's play another prank on one of our victims. Alright, for this next prank, we're basically gonna do the same trick. Except that now we have the magnet visible right here, right in the button, right in the center of her hat. So this is gonna be our victim's hat, and we're gonna dare him, we're gonna challenge him. We're gonna ask him, hey, can you balance this balloon with a magnet on your head? And common sense will tell them, of course, 2 magnets, a piece of cake, right? But that's when they're wrong. Big mistake on their end, because if they don't know about this, then they'll definitely fall for this prank. So anybody will take up the challenge, and when they do that, this will happen, guys. Oh. Not fun. Alright, so you guys can see above my head there's 2 magnets. One was already attached to the hat, and the other one was from this balloon. So yeah, they won't know what hit them until it's too late. By then they'll have a wet hat. Try this out with anybody, guys. It never fails. Oh man. And that's it, guys. Those are many ways that you guys can booby trap some hats at home for friends and family. These are really fun and perfect for April Fools. If you guys want to see more, you know that I have lots more at my channel. Just go visit me at youtube.com/Nextraker. If you're new here, please subscribe to this channel so you don't miss out. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see you guys in my next video. Oh, look at all those cracks. This is what's gonna happen. Whoa. You tell him, hey bro, drop your phone accidentally, and make sure he sees it, and he's gonna rush real quick and try to get it out. Kool-Aid.